Hello guys, what's up? This is Sher talking. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about War of the Visions. We got on the 8th of April a new event called the Admirable Prince, and there's also the Admirable Prince EX Quest. So these two part event is from the new characters that we got. I don't remember the name of them, but it's just a very strange thing because it kinda has a very strong story to this and kinda ties up with the main storyline. So every new stage has a little story attached to it, so you can watch till the end. And well, you can see that there's like 10 episodes, so it means 10 stages. They are also very close to the original mainline when you see that there's only 6 energy codes for each one of the stages. The rewards are also very similar. You can see that by starting the quest, they have the green materials for awakening and jobs things. So then you click here to see the rewards, you will understand. See that it starts with green and goes up to the way to purple. Let's just check this out. Then it's the 10th stage, the recommended might and level, it's level 40. Let's just check it out. You see we have purple here, and it's important because we have this let me close here, Paladin Memory purple. It's good. We have this option as well, and you also get some things for the other job, the job from the new character, that it's Viking. Or let me just check here. You can see on the stage number 9 we have this different one called Viking. Viking's Memory purple, and you also have the normal Axis Chariot. This is for characters that uses axes. So you also have a very good option to get another ones as well, like the Soldier Memory. Well, if you don't have them, it's good to get them. But it's not exactly the best place to farm. You still have other good options in story. And this also have the Claymore crafting receipt, and you can farm it, but remember that this is just a power weapon. Well, after you finish the 10th stage, I don't think it's hard to clear any one of those. You can see that it's very similar to normal stages. The recommended units level says level 40, but you can also clear this with level 30 if you have a very developed characters. But when you clear this up to the end, you can see that you will have access to new things, and these new things is 2 new stages for call it EX quest. You will be getting more stuff, different stuff, and also crafting your sites for 2 new weapons. You can see EX1 is very different than EX2. I will be going with you in the 2 stages to try to explain how they work and the best strategies. You can see that the Golden Axe crafting recipe drops in here. You can get some for guarantee clearing some quests, and it's important that you do not hire a companion to clear all of the missions from here. You see that openable items are different. These ones are used for awakening of weapons instead of just creating weapons. You are just upgrading. You can see here this exit type awakening material. We have a lot of items on this game, and this is also for awakening. You can see here crafting and awakening exactly, and this bone here is the same. See this, you use different materials to create different weapons, so it's very important to have a lot of this. This one here is very normal to get, very common as well, but these other ones are more specific, and you can get a lot of it just by clearing the stage. Remember that this stage, if you want to farm it, it's just to get more of this Golden Axe craft recite. You will need quite a lot of it, likely I think 60 of it, just to get the maxed weapon with the full awakening and full limit breaks. So you really need to get a lot of runs on this. But in order to do so, you have to understand the stage. Maybe you're not so strong yet. So there's some catch on this. I'll be entering this stage without full auto, so I will have my initial placement. And you can use a friend, so you have to just strategize to get the stage cleared. Let's just wait for the stage to start. I may just skip this loading screen, but I don't think it's too large. It's not too long. Okay. We are here on the stage, and you can see it's a very interesting stage. There's 4 groups of bombs. Some of them are stronger than the other ones. I think the green ones have different elements. You can see that actually all of them are from fire element. But they have a little more HP than other ones. The green has 700. Let me search for the red. The red has a little less, like 700, but not what the other one is 750. And they have some different Azure as well. Some then will get the turn first than the other ones. And the thing is, you have to defeat the green ones faster than the red ones. But you can also do that by just choosing the correct characters, place it on the right positions. You can see that there are 6 positions for you to place your characters. Actually, even more than that. There's 4 here on this east side, and then we have, on the west side, and then we have 4 on the east side. You can have an easy time if you have Mediana, and you also have Stola. Even Stola can use some fire damage to kill these enemies, and they won't drain fire damage. Luckily, they won't drain. So you can actually just leave Mediana alone by herself with maybe a tank, just like it's here, like we have Monte. And then on the other road, we can just leave Stola with more characters, because she won't be as much powerful as Mediana. So I will just let it be and try to enter the stage with this squad and see what happens. These bombs have very low agile, so they won't get many turns. The first time I defeated them, I didn't had. You see that I'm running on auto. Just finished 3 of the bombs. Shuriken. So I now have Stola in my command. I will just try to. I can the magic if I'm very high on this place. So let me just use my Paul. Paul works on them. They won't kill them because they will resist, but it will help dealing some damage. And then I just have to use my other characters to inflict some more damage. It can be to any one of these characters. Let me see if I have. I don't have any good thing. I can just simply use normal attack for now. So let's just end this turn. And from here on out, I think I don't really need to use. I could have just sent Monte to the other place, because Mediana can really help with clear all the wave alone. Let me just click on myself here. I'll send Monte to the other road. Okay. Gets very close to dealing damage here, but still can't. Let me just get him a little more close. Okay. Good fall, but Ingobert just got some damage, but doesn't matter that much. You can see that I just got another turn before the bombs use their turn, so I will just have to cast some magic. I believe Zara works pretty fine here. May not kill all of them, but let's just have to walk a little. Finish this. Okay. So release Zara. I can just there and confirm. On the units or the pain, no. It depends on if the character will get, the enemy will get the turn or not, but they won't, so I can simply cast for the enemy. For now, I can simply try to finish this bomb instead of. I can use Shuriken with my. I don't have Shuriken right now, so let's just use normal attack. You see, Mediana was not able to kill the enemies, but he still have. Let me see if I can use. I will just use normal attack with. So the next turn I can use more damage. Recover some TP. I don't have many things. I can at least. No, I don't have. Let me just use Sentry here. These bombs don't have that much wide range, but they self-destruct themselves. You can see here. This may be a problem if you don't have much HP. These ones can just self-destruct, but it doesn't always happen. So okay, let's just finish this one off. I have Mediana. Mediana can handle herself. See, they can spell fire, but the problem is they cast too many fires at the same time, so it will build some chains and the damage will increase. These two ones are trying to charge against Mediana, but it won't happen. I can simply use Blizzara, but this time I will use on the Pano. Wait, let me. Okay. They attack me first, but it doesn't matter, they will die. So now I can simply use a Shuriken, I think I have. Yeah, I have Shuriken. And let me try to cast some spell. Yeah, fall. So we are very close. We only need to kill the last one. I will simply click on auto so we can finish this as soon as possible. Okay, this was it, and you can see that I'm using 2 magic casters. They don't have the fate maxed, so sometimes they are not dealing the max damage. It was not that hard to do that, and you can also get some mission cleared if you clear 3 times this quest. And you can see that it's very nice to have this Rainbow Fragment of Thought to clear all of the missions on the same time. It's a very special item. Well, I think it's the most rare item in the game. So everyone needs to do that. Okay, let's click on next. Here, most important thing. We just finished this one. We also got some recite, but not the one for awakening, not to create the weapon. Let me complete the quest, and let's just try the other one. The other one is very different. It's exactly harder than this one. But you can see that the difference on the recommended units is nowhere to be seen. They recommended the same thing in like levels 50 and job level 10. Job level 10 is more hard to reach than level 50 actually. So this time, let's just click here on the mission. Just see, this time you can use a friend. See, and I have to clear all the mission on the same time, so I can get a KO, and I have to acquire at least 1 chest. There's 2 chests here, and you can use items. I don't ever use items, so okay. But at least we can call for a friend, and this time you can actually choose a different thing. Well, the other one, if you're farming, you will be using mages, but this time you can simply use someone that is very fast and can do a lot of damage and maybe some wide area, like this character here, a gunner. You can use a gunner, it works pretty well. You can also use this trial companion, but I don't think she is so fast. But it's available to everyone. Let's just try it with her. I will click on embark and we see what happens. So we just reached the new map, and you can see that the enemies are very apart from each other. And you can actually send one character to one enemy at a time and just defeat them based on that. But this place here can get 2 enemies attacking the same character. You have to just place someone that may be strong enough to deal with, just like on my case, Engelbert can just deal with this very easily, and I can simply choose one character that can be very far. Oops. Like Stern can be far. I will just place Stern here and switch out with here. Okay, so actually I think this can work very well. Or maybe just switch out here. Yeah, I think this can work. So let's just start this battle. You'll see that we have to get at least 2 chests. So in order to do so, you just have to get the first one. It's very easy. My character already got it. It's very easy to clear this one. But you can see that some of the enemies have very different resistance. This one is weak to, actually weak to Earth. Let's just check the other ones. Earth as well. Earth. Every one of them are Earth, actually. So I would just try to run this on auto because I think my characters can take the best decisions. Sometimes only Stern doesn't use Shuriken. He uses Shuriken here, so pretty fine. In the meanwhile, Engelbert will have to deal with 2 of the characters, of the enemies, actually. And you just see the character that you bring here is just so strong that she just one-hit kill this enemy. And it's available to everyone, so why not use her? She could practically solo this stage by herself. So everyone that reaches this area can clear. It's only 4 enemies. Engelbert deals quite a lot of damage because he's wielding the Excalibur. At least she's... I could have just sent her instead of Engelbert. But I was not so sure how much damage she will be inflicting, so I made this different decision. But if you are playing this, you should be using her instead of Engelbert on the west side. But still, Engelbert won't die. It can be just Monch as well if you don't have Engelbert. Using tanks on phase 2 enemies is the best decision. The other part of your party can simply deal with the other ones. Yeah. So you can see that my start is using Shuriken because I learned it by my third job, Ninja, and I'm using Ninja as a sub job. So he can at least survive by attacking from distance. You see that I need to clear only one more time this dungeon here. So I can clear all of the remaining quests. I will just pause the video and come back when I'm finished. Okay, I just finished my last run to get all of the mission rewards, and I just want to talk about the rewards. The things that can drop from here are very similar to the first stage. You get, still get the recipes, but this time you get for this word instead of the axe. And you also get some adamantine to get more equipment experience. You need that if you want to max your weapon. You have to decide between the two. If you want the two weapons, you have to just switch out between the weapons. I will just close here, and we will be getting our rewards from the mission things. And I must say that it's very nice to get a lot of these rainbow fragments or thought. And we got one for each of the EX stages, and we'll be getting more now for the missions. Let's just go there. Milestone, you go to events, and then you see that I had the first Admirable Prince here, and this one here, I already claimed everything. Let me just click on completed so you can see the first part of things. Just get me this one. So while a lot of good things, we also got this Rainbow Sphere on the 10th stage. And now Admirable Prince EX will be claiming the things. We see another Rainbow Fragment of Thought, so 3. Let's just claim it all. Okay, nice. You also get 300 Visiores. So the last remaining one is the multi one, but the multi one is just using the same maps again, but with the friends. But it's easier because you can only choose one and make the damage will just help you clear faster. So well, I think this is it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this helps. Sorry for my English, I'm still not fluent and I'm still learning this game, so not exactly confident all the time. But this is it. Thanks for watching, and we see each other on the next video. Bye.